Hey, what's going on, everyone? Thank you for tuning in to yet another video. I just want to give a brief synopsis on boundaries, right? So, when it comes to setting boundaries, especially with those friends that may be ungodly, I think it's crucial to really maintaining your spiritual growth and maintaining your faith, right? While still showing that love and kindness and compassion and care and everything else, right? And some of those boundaries that you may want to try to establish is guarding your heart, guarding your mind. You really have to be mindful of the different activities you engage in and the different conversations as well. So it's best to avoid gossip, it's best to avoid negativity and anything that can really contradict your values. So it's important to protect your peace by not allowing those toxic um, behaviors, to influence what you might think. You know, Another one is just setting clear limits on like different activities and time. So you really want to try to avoid those environments that encourage compromise, sin, temptation, like clubs, parties, especially like with excessive drinking and, whatever else that may be there, so just try to spend more time with people who uplift you, spend more time with people that want to encourage you, you know what I'm saying? And especially like when it comes to your faith, you want to be around those who encourage and uplift those things. And if those certain conversations make you feel uncomfortable, if those certain activities make you feel uncomfortable, then just politely excuse yourself. There's definitely nothing wrong with that. And if others see that there's a problem with that, then you know what? That's their problem. So yeah, just try to set those clear limits on those activities and times, right? And you want to really always stand firm in your beliefs. So don't be afraid to say no to things that go against uh Yeshua's word. You know, Share your faith boldly, you know, but at the same time, don't feel pressured to conform to their ways. You know what I mean? And if they ever was to mock your faith or try to weaken it, you know, you can just address it. You can kindly, but, firmly address it. So again, stand firm in your beliefs. Who cares about what other people think? That's one of the things I always say. Like, who cares what other people think? Um, I think that's a problem nowadays anyway. People care so much about what others think about their faith or even just what they do. Like, who cares? You know what I'm saying? But that's just me. You really want to limit your influence over your life. So just be cautious of taking advice from those who don't align um, with godly wisdom. Just ensure that their lifestyle choices doesn't lead you astray. You know what I mean? So just pray for discernment, in choosing which of those friendships to keep. So again, just limit your influence over your life when it comes to that, right? You know, so don't be drained. Be a light. While you can witness to them, you're not necessarily responsible for their choices. So if they continually lead you away from the Most High, consider creating distance. You know, just surround yourself or try to surround yourself with believers, who strengthen your walk in Christ. That's really important, you know. So again, be a light, but don't be drained at the same time. And just pray for wisdom and their salvation. Ask the Lord for wisdom on how to interact with those types of people. Pray that they will encounter, God's love and truth that's through you. Know when to walk away, especially if the friendship may be hindering your spiritual growth. So again, just, pray for wisdom, pray for their salvation as well. And just remember too, Jesus spent time with sinners. He spent time with sinners. Look at Romans. I think it's chapter 12, verse 2. You know, he spent time with them, but he never compromised his holiness. So your goal is really to reflect Christ, not to be conformed to the world. You know what I'm saying? So just something to keep in mind. You know what I mean? So again, you know, those different boundaries you want to establish. Like I said earlier, you want to guard your mind, you want to guard your heart. You want to set those limits on time and set those limits on activities. You want to stand firm in your beliefs. You want to limit your influence over your life. You want to be a light, but at the same time not be drained. Pray for wisdom and their salvation. Um, and, just continue to set those boundaries. It's really important. you know it doesn't have to be necessarily in the word. It could just be in general. Just set those boundaries. If it's something that you don't want to do, make it be known. you know if they're truly with you, they'll understand. If they don't, then so be it. You know what I mean? But setting those boundaries in life is really, really important. So just keep that in mind. But I do like to thank you guys for tuning in to yet another video. Please hit the like button on your way out if you haven't when you first came in, or at least throughout the duration of the video. It would be greatly appreciated. And as always, continue to stay safe, continue to monitor your health, and continue to be blessed and encouraged. Y'all take care and have a good one.